Tonight in Your Voice, Your Vote, Sacramento's District 2 City Council seat is up for grabs, and the district has seen its fair share of controversy this past year with former Councilmember Sean Loloee's federal indictment and resignation. And now 9 candidates are hoping to be the district's next council member. Our Jeannie Nguyen spoke to all of them, asking what is their vision for their district.
Well, Alex, over the last couple weeks, I spoke with all 9 of the candidates, and they explained to me what they want to see changed in the city, and we talked about various things, including homelessness. Take a listen. Here's some of our conversation.
Are you running for office for District 2?
I mean, I have to get in there and help change some policies and make some regulations to make their lives a better place. And that's really what I want to do for everybody in District 2.
Kim Davey is a retired vice principal at Grant Union High and has lived in this district for 4 decades. It's part of why she thinks she's qualified to represent District 2.
I'm trustworthy. Like the jobs that I've done at Grant High School, like I've always done what's best for people and what's best for students. And so I'm a trustworthy person, and if you know me, you're going to get that.
Daryl Collins is the CEO of Voices of Inspiration, a nonprofit aimed at providing resources and services to the youth, homeless, and elderly.
We need some changes. We need someone who's really concerned about our community, and just really concerned and want to help our community. And I'm that person.
He believes District 2 hasn't gotten the proper support from City Council for years, and he's hoping to change that.
I'm here to serve the community. I need to engage the community to let me know what we need, what we want. Make the community involved in the processes of revitalization of efforts that we have, and make them a part of the change and transformation of our community.
Candidate Alicia Bledsoe has experience working for the state's Department of Education.
I feel like I can make the change. I've got background in several areas that can make that change.
She says her family has lived in District 2 for more than 80 years and believes it's time to have someone in charge that will address the needs of the district.
And there's been so many promises and they've never fulfilled them. So I feel like there needs to be somebody that you can trust, that has integrity, that cares about the community.
Even though District 2 has struggled over the years, attempts are being made to revitalize the area. A big project City Council recently approved back in November is the revitalization of Iceland. A $1.35 million loan was approved to help cover the cost of the project. Stephen Walton, a realtor, community ambassador for the city and advisor for the Marysville and Del Paso Boulevard Action Plan, believes he is the man to get the job done.
We've always been a gritty, fighting neighborhood, but I've never seen it in this condition. And so that's what has compelled me to run to make a difference in this community. I'm one of you. I'm one of you fighting for you at City Hall. And so I'm going to be there, and I'm qualified because I've been doing the work currently. I just had to switch from doing the work to actually running a formal campaign, but I've been doing the work consistently.
Ramona Landeros has been in the district for more than 40 years and is currently the founder of the Benito Juarez Association of North Sacramento.
My family's there, my children, my grandchildren now, and I intend to stay there and continue to fight for our community. There's a lot of inequity in District 2. And so I want to be able to address those issues.
She believes her community needs someone who will be dedicated and loyal, even through all of the challenges.
I've been a champion for our community, for equity, for social rights, for justice for over 40 years. And I put in the work, I've done a lot of work, and I just want people to know that I truly do care about my community.
Roger Dickinson is the policy director at CivicWell, a nonprofit aimed at helping to respond to the climate crisis. He has prior government experience elected as a county supervisor and state assembly member.
I have relationships at the local, state, and federal levels. I know how to work with people to get things done in local and state government. I know where the money is, how to go get it, where we can make those kinds of investments with public funding that then can attract and leverage private funding.
And wants to address people on the verge of homelessness.
If we can help stabilize those people and prevent them from ending up on the street, that's a lot less expensive than helping people on the street.
Penelope Larry is an asset manager for commercial properties and spends her time providing food for nearly 3,500 people a month through Potter's House Church.
I've already been embedded in the community, helping the community with no political aspiration until now.
Can you explain to me what you would do in order to try to fix the homelessness issue.
Whatever the housing that happens in Sacramento, D2 unhoused people should get first priority. We've had an inordinate amount of unhoused people in this district for longer than I think would be necessary. And so when housing becomes available, look at D2 first.
Originally from Florida, Mary Russell has lived in Sacramento for the past 5 years. She is a retired Navy reservist intelligence analyst. She has spent time on a Florida school board.
I'm trustworthy and I have the intestinal fortitude to do what it takes in the face of adversity to do the right thing for our community. I believe in integration and inclusion.
Russell believes solving the district's homelessness issue starts with tough love.
We need some personal accountability on the part of those who are receiving services as well as those who are being paid to provide those services. I think that we need real-time, transparent data reporting on what services are available so people can take advantage of them.
Veronica Smith is a self-employed economic development consultant and has spent time working with the city's economic development department and the county's Office of Military Base Conversion and Economic Development.
As the one that is doing the things on behalf of the community, working in partnership with others at the county level and the state level to get things done at the local level, I think that that has to be understood.
Smith believes the start to tackling the homelessness issue is education and leveraging relationships on a local and state level.
It really begins to a large degree with addressing the mental health issues that we see in the community and being more accountable to enforcing the policies that we have at hand.
Of course, there are a lot of issues that will be getting people out to vote this election. So if you would like to see the rest of these interviews from each candidate, head over to our website at abc10.com. Alex.